Hey there, lads and lasses. This here, of course, is Thunderhand64, coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday. It is a little bit past noontime, and that can only mean that it's time for some Generations Minecraft server. Let me back down the... Let's put the background music into the background, shall we? I think right about there is good. How is everybody on this Wednesday? It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. I'd like to welcome in Real Foolish Sage, fellow buffoon. You should be able to see the auto shout out up there, who is going into the lurky lurks. But appreciate the lurk just the same. Sage, do what you got to do, dude. All kinds of things happening at the Thunderhand household. Our friends from Taiwan are still here. They'll be leaving Sunday, I believe. So tomorrow and Friday we'll be at Disney with them, staying over. So Friday will probably be a schedule change for streaming on Friday. Usually I stream Buffooncraft there. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Usually I stream Buffooncraft on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I may change that. I may stream on Saturday, or I may stream. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Friday at all. Probably not. So we'll see what's happening. You know, I may do a Buffooncraft stream Sunday. Well, we'll see what's happening. Keep your eyes peeled for the notification. All right, well, let's jump onto the generation server, shall we? I'm gonna do this, and then I know, change the scenery. There we go. Where the heck am I? Baba, where are you? 你在烂，你在哪里吗? What was I doing here? It looks like I'm getting different kinds of flowers. That's what it looks like I'm doing. Let's grab... Well, I have sunflowers right there. Okay. I think I'm just decorating the interior of the... Yeah, let's grab some of these just in case. These are good for dye anyway. But I know I'm going to go with these azure bluettes, or bluet, or however you pronounce that. I know I'm doing that. But there are a couple of other kinds of flowers around the server that I wanted to try out, because there are like the smaller, narrower kinds of flowers, and you know, I don't think they quite cut it. You know, where these are kind of, they have more volume to them a little bit, right? And so I think that's more of what I'm going for. I went for a cherry sapling in one of them, and it looked really good. So yeah, this kind of flower. So I'm thinking, you know, I have some of these smaller ones like the allium and the tulips and stuff. But I'm also thinking, if I could find a swamp biome, I could get the blue orchids and maybe a rose bush too, instead of just a poppy, you know, that kind of deal. So I don't know, maybe I'll fly around the server and have a look for those. How am I doing for rockets? Good. Wings are looking good. Okay, cool. Pretty sure that's what I was doing. Where am I? Okay, that over there is the Drowned Farm. Okay, so Mushroom Island Central is over there. Okay. This terrain generation is just spectacular. I was showing Kachi this the other day, and I may have shown it off on the stream. Like, look at this terrain generation right here. This is so cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we have stuff over here that's even more spectacular than this. Trying to remember where I have some swamp biome around, because I want those blue orchids. Those are pretty big flowers. They have quite a bit of volume on them, so. I don't know. I might have to pull up Chunk Base. I really don't want to, but also I can kind of think a little bit about what I want to do here, because next I have lighting to do. I think I have to make the chandeliers. Yeah, this stuff is so cool around here. Yeah, you've got that stuff over there. It looks really cool. As far as swamps go, though, I'm trying to remember where I have some. So I think we'll just fly around for a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time. Hopefully. I planned to not spend too much time. That's my plan. I think we got to sit down to sleep somewhere. This is where the old drown farm used to be before I tore it down. I'd still like to use that area for something. Just for the sake of history. I don't think I have any of these kind of flowers. I'll grab these, but let us first do the sleeping thing. There we go. We'll get this done and over with. What are these things called? That's right, I don't have... Do I have targeted blocks set up on this? I don't think that I do. I should really do that right now, right? And it's what, F3 and F6 together? I think it is. Debug options, targeted block. Where is that? Looking at block. Let's see what that looks like. Done. There it is, targeted block. And Lily of the Valley. Let's grab some of these. These look like they have a little bit more volume to them than just the... So we'll grab a few of these. We don't need a heck of a lot of them, though. Yeah, that should be fine. How are we doing for rockets? Should be good. All right. I think I'm just working around the circuit this way. And, you know, just as I'm passing over here, I just want to see what's around. Oh, what are these? Like the lilacs, I think these are called? No. That's not what these are. the peonies, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not, but oh well. Chat's not very active right now, so I think I can get away with mispronouncing things. Yeah, these are good. These have a lot of volume to them, right? It's, oh, and there's the rain. Somebody cue Annie Lennox. And you know what? I'm just going to hug the shoreline here. And it's cool because I like doing stuff like this on stream. I don't have to think too hard about it. And also I get to see this really incredible map. Like, look at this. This is so cool here. Look at this terrain generation. And you know there's an ancient city under here. At the very least, there's a deep dark, but... Oh, here we go. We've got more of the ice spikes. But only a little bit, right? That's kind of cool, the way that terrain generated there. Yay. Let's get some rockets here. Well, there's a lush cave under there. Part of this is also filling in the chunks for Voxy too. So, yeah, not much in the way of flowers for the taiga, huh? But what about the DAC? Oh wow, look at this configuration here. Look at this. Look at this map generation. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, there's your lush cave for you. Oh wow, there's all kinds of critters down there that we want nothing to do with which we want nothing to do. Yeah, this is cool. Hey there, fellas. But look, you've got the lush cave bits down there, further down. And then there's some cave openings over there, too. Yeah, that looks awesome. This map is really cool. Okay, Home Sweet Home is that way. So what's this over here? The jungle biome, I believe. We have some jungle biome here. Kind of cool. I don't think there's much in the way of flowers in the jungle biome, though, right? I don't think so. Nor should there be anything on the mist. Wow, look at that. That is cool. Bamboo forest. Got some cool stuff going on over there. Okay, yeah, that's all mesa stuff there. So let's start heading over this way. This way. Superfluous medial vowel. Let's look at some of this terrain generation. Ah, there we go. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. What's this, mangrove forest? No, not quite. Okay. Wow, you got a really cool biome blend going on here. But it looks like we have an open stretch of water that we need to cross here. Oh, it's not that big though. That's cool. There's Eve. Thunder. Eve. Should see the auto shout out up there for the one and only Call Me Eve Gaming. Fellow buffoon. How are you doing today, Eve? Well, it is the evening for you over there, right? So, oh wow, we get some cool terrain generation right here. Yeah, we get some of this elevated terrain here. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here's the swamp biome that we were looking for. Oh, it's not too far away either. Cool. Let's see if we can find any of that blue orchid stuff. Yeah, I think it's right there. Right? Ow, ow, ow. So what's this stuff called? Yeah, there it is. All right, let's grab some of these. Of the stuff that we're gathering, I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to use, but you know, it's fun just flying around for a little bit and doing this kind of stuff. But you know what? I think that's good enough. I'm okay. How's you? I am doing excellent. I'd be doing a lot better if I could learn how to speak. But yes, I'm doing excellent. Thank you. As I mentioned earlier, our friends from Taiwan are visiting, so we're going to spend a couple of days in Disney with them tomorrow and on Friday. Then we need to help them pack up. They'll be heading out on Sunday. So probably rescheduling that Buffooncraft stream. Okay, well, here's our mangrove forest. What are those? Oh, these are these things. Oh, yeah, we got to grab some of these. Firefly bush. Oh, wow, is my inventory full? He asked rhetorically. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to have to do the sleeping thing. Great. Did I put the shears in here? Yeah, I did. See, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I certainly don't want that. All right. Come on, brain. You need to do this. Inventory management. Bye-bye. All right, let's do a loop. Let's take the long way back, because doubtless we'll run into some other cool stuff between here and the base. Plus, you have to remember, you know, every time I prune the chunks for an update. If there are biomes involved, then even though I preserve that inland sea, those chunks, these chunks regenerate. So I need to like fly around out here and get my bearings and learn where things are. All right, so in the northeast, we have a huge mangrove forest system here. So I know where I have to go for these. For this kind of stuff. Yeah, look at this terrain generation here. This is so cool. Uh-oh. That looks like trouble. It's more trouble for them and them than it is for us, but... All right, so we're down behind the Drowned Farm. Mushroom Island Central is over there. That's the really cool thing about Voxy, right? You can see so far away. Yeah, look at this cherry grove here. With that quaint little village down there. That wee Grag. Yeah, so, all right, I've pretty much got the flowers that I want. So I'm heading back now. I'm just taking the long route back so I can have a look around. Ah, there's some of the rose bushes right there. I'll grab some of these. Oh, and I was looking for those too. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Oh, they're bumbly bees. All right, well, I won't take all your rose bushes, dudes. All right? And then there were, I think these are the lilacs up here. All right, let's leave some for our bumbly bee friends. But I think we're good. All right, let's go fill in some more chunks. Dora! Dora, are you still streaming or are you finished your stream? It was my intention to go raid you if you were still streaming. I finished now. Awk! About to make some foods. Okay, all right. You know, I did have half a mind to raid you. But still pleased to see you, just the same. That means I'm going to have to catch your stream on the VOD then. Which is not as much fun as being there. Ooh. I don't think we've rated this one. I mean, I'm not going to rate it now, but maybe Kachi might be interested in this at some point. Okay. Got a little pale forestry. Now, I forget the name of this kind of flower. It's like a night eye or something like that. Ooh, I can hear creakiness. Oh, and really, with the Wandering Trader. Really. You're kidding, right? What are you going to do? Sell me some pale moss? Okay, well, I didn't see any of that particular kind of flower that I was looking for, but I do have some back at the base. Is it called like nightshade or something like that, or eye blossom or something like that? I forget what it's called. I can only do a few hours, then I get antsy. Yep, I follow you. I just get tired because I'm old. That's why I only do 2-hour streams. Life insurance. Okay, all right. The Wandering Trader selling life insurance. Is that what you meant? I think so. It's either that or encyclopedias. I tell you though, sometimes they're absolute trolls. Like they'll be out in the middle of the desert selling you sand or something like that. It's like, are you serious? Would you like to buy some sand? Yeah, this looks really cool. That's a naturally generated tower over there. Kachi and I were looking at this the other day. I'm gonna have to restock my rockets. Let's get some altitude then. Yeah, this terrain generation. Look, you can see it where I've been over here before because these chunks are already loaded. This terrain, look at Voxy. Look at the job that Voxy does on this. So cool. It's just beautiful. Then get a load of this feature. Uh-oh. Tell you what, let's land nearby. Got a little village right down there. A wee grag. Yes, yes, please. Partake in nourishment. Appreciate the lurk. Let me see, west. It's going to be daytime soon. I mean, nighttime. Wow, why would I say daytime when I meant night? Fuck. Oh, let's see here. We need a box of rockets. That's what we need. All right. That's plenty to get us home. Okay. We're starting to get a little low on the wings. Maybe we should make a little trip over to the Endy farm. Yeah, look at this thing, though. This is cool. And this is, like I said, this is a natural generation. Look at that. All right. Home beeth that way. That away. So it's cool now with Voxy, now that we're rendering in these chunks, you can see like the layout of our inland sea here and how we're going to distribute our farms and structures on these little islets all around the archipelago here. You can even see Mushroom Island West way over there. But like Flying Villager often points out, just because you can see it doesn't mean it's close. Some of that stuff is pretty far away. It'd take you a while to get over there. All right, let's coast on in. We'll do the sleeping thing. In fact, you know, we have a hotel room here that is reserved just for us. Can I make it to the ledge? Yes! Nice. Okay. Don't mind me, fellas. Ow. Okay. Wow, that's weird. I'm not picking up any... Oh, does it have to be out of the pot in order for me to be able to read it? I think so. Well, no, it says potted closed eye blossom. That's what it is. And so there I've got the... Right here, I've got the potted cherry sapling. Now, I wonder what the firefly bush looks... Oh, well, I can't put that in there. Okay, that's what that looks like. So let's go for the volume. What? I can't fit a rose bush in there. Are you kidding me? I went through all that trouble. What about the lilac? Really? Okay, what's going on? All right. So it's not a right click. Do I not know how to use flower pots? Yeah, I don't. Okay, but I can't put the rose bush in there. Well, that blows. Same with the lilac. And then I could put the blue orchid maybe in the other one, right? I beeth not pleased. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. Okay, we have all kinds of flowery bits. Let's do a little something like that. Okay. Careful, dude. Okay, I'm going to go repair some things. So let's go do that. Am I in the north? Yes, I am. And then what to do when we come back? Hmm. Herm. What are you doing here? And in one rocket bound, we're to the end portal. Tell you, this room is so much fun to make. I really do need to finish it though. I was working on the floor here. Here we are. And I really do need to make some modifications to this. Not many though. There we go. Let's go put those in the offhand. Ah, the soothing sound of hundreds of dying Endermen. Okay, those have been restored. Let's see. We need to restore those, and those are fine. Looks like our tools are good too, so. Why are these not... Oh, no, they have mending. All right, they are now in the offhand. Offhand takes priority. All right, I think we're good here with the rest of this stuff. Cool. Looks like everything else is in good shape. I know how to do this so much better now. This, though, I would like to regenerate this end island. Because I have so many... My ideas for this end island have changed so much. Ow. Put it on the list. So many things to do. Only one Thunderhand. God, I never get tired of looking at this now with the Voxy. It's just the coolest thing ever. Okay, cool. Hey, stop, please. All right, couple of things that need to be done. I think the interiors are pretty much finished. I think I can walk away from these now. These are good enough. I was thinking of maybe doing something with banners and things, but I don't know. I think this is good enough. I like this. I'm digging it. I think this is good enough. I was also thinking on putting some sort of potted flower there. Um, or maybe some hanging flowers here or something, you know, just to brighten things up a little bit, but I don't know. I think it's good enough. You know, if we really need to, we can always come back and touch up and do a few more things later on. I think for now this is good enough. And let me see. We got about 9 more minutes until the break. And that means now I have to consider... I want to make a chandelier in here. And I really, really, really suck at that. I am not good with this at all. So I think we ought to do a little inventory management or bring some of this stuff back. And then we will stone cutter. I'll leave it there for now. Then we can get a hold of some lighting blocks. Things we're going to need, like some glass, end rods, stuff like that, with which we can make this kind of chandelier thing. Lanterns, that kind of stuff. We can go do that. So inventory management first. We'll empty out these chests, and then we'll these shulkers. Load up a shulker or two of materials, and then fly back up and just start slapping blocks together and see what happens. I'm telling you, most disgraceful storage area in all of Minecraft right here. Okay. All right. In fact, you know what we should do is we should build a storage system. Let's start making another row of double chests over on this side so we can free up these shulkers. Let's do that. And then while I'm doing that very low cognition task, I can think about what I want to do for building a chandelier here. Right now I'm just looking for any chests that I might have stockpiled. Because I don't mind crafting some, but if I already have some crafted, I would just rather do that than add more to the chest/shulker monster that I have going here. So but my plan is Iron Golem, not Iron Golem, Copper Golem multi-storage. That's what I'm going to go for, I'm thinking. So I think I'm going to have to craft them up. Which again, you know, I don't mind doing it, but I'd rather avoid having to craft more things if I already have them crafted somewhere. Some of the other things we can do too is, you know, instead of crafting up new chests, we could take out some of these chests too, right? We could remove these and then just transport their items over, right? That doesn't need to be there, for example. And we can just shuttle them over little by little. Little by little. We could do that, yeah. There we go. Get rid of some of these things. That sucks that there are literally flowers that are definitely flowers. They're definitely flowers, and they cannot be placed in a flower pot. What is up with that? Dear Jeb, like, why? I think we are owed an explanation for that. I really do. You know, this I'm going to just load in here as a shulker because I like having everything all together like that. That's... Good, 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 good. Get rid of some of these extra blocks here. Let's do this and that. There we go. Get rid of some of these things. These tings, as Mrs. Thunderhand would say. Let's get that over there. Good. Okay, this is cool. Let's go retrieve some more. Charles. How am I doing for time here? I got 2 minutes until the ad break. Let me just make a few trips here. The point is to get the chests. Come on, chests. There we go. There's one. At some point, we should grab the other chest as well. If I don't already have it, and I do not. Hello. There should be another chest here. Is it out of my reach? For God's sake. Please. Thunder. Please. Rock. Done. Yeah, we need to grab those other things before they despawn. Although most of this is kind of like junk anyway, but... Wow. we cleaned up? Yes, we have. Boink. Let us do this. I need those. Hands, please. Let's see here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Freed up yet another shulker. And I think we're good for a break right now. I think this is an opportune time to pause. Very well. Let us take our ad break. We will run about 3 minutes of ads, after which we shall be right back. Hey there, welcome back. Hello, scene, please. Okay. Okay. Let's load back into the server here. Hey there. Let's see, a wee bit of inventory management. Let's do some of that stuff. And again, yeah, we have to come up with a chandelier, so we need to prepare a shulker full of those kinds of bits. I haven't built a whole lot of these before. I suppose I could go watch a YouTube video that has this kind of stuff. Or, we could also just like wing it. So. Let's see. Let's do this kind of a thing. That way we can grab the chests, right? Or, well, dang. Well, that failed miserably. Oh, I just had him. I just had him again. Slow down. There they are. If Nebs were in the chat right now, she'd be telling me, move that stuff with shulkers, Thunder. I kind of am. Well, I'm kind of not. I mean, I'm freeing up the shulkers, but she's right, though. Nebs is so smart. I should be doing that. Okay. Suggestion. Well, let's take a hard pass on blatant stupidity and just use the shulkers as intended. Please. If you could go ahead, Thunder, and do that, that'd be great. Yeah. There we go. And I think I needed to bring more shulkers with me. There we go, like this. Cool. Don't you even think about it. I see you there trying to hide behind the pillar. You're too fat for that. Just give me the heads up. It's not discrimination. It's kind of like an intervention, dude. You need to lose some weight. There. Okay. Let's fill that one out. And this one. Good. See what we can shoehorn in here. Free up another shulker. So my idea is to decentralize the storage, more or less. And I'm not sure what I mean by that. For example, you know, I don't see the point in storing honeycomb here. I think it should be stored over at the bee farm, right? I mean, that way if we need honey products, we go over to the bee farm. That's the idea. But inevitably, we wind up clearing up our inventory here. So, not entirely sure what the best methodology is in dealing with that. So that's going to require some thought and some consultation of buffoons and other Minecrafters. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm Crazy 299. Welcome on in. Let's get rid of this. So, have I filled both of these yet? No, I have not. All right, that's good. Okay, right there. Okay, that's cool. Done and dusted. All right, so that gives us another double chest, and yeah, so I'm not really entirely sure what to do about storage. And what's a cool way to manage that? I know efficient ways to do it and stuff, but I'm kind of past that a little bit. You know, I like things to be sensible because I'm such a simple-minded dude, but at the same time, you know, there is the requirement that it be cool, which is a hard requirement to meet often. I feel like I've nailed it sometimes, but other times fallen woefully short. And I find cool is very hard to plan. It just kind of happens. So I'm confident I'll think of something. It's just a matter of when. Now, I know I'm not really cleaning up my mess here. I'm just moving my mess from one spot to another. But this really needed to happen for a very, very long time. Like moving some of these chest monsters out of here. A lot of this stuff has been long overdue, so it's like, you know, let's just... whenever I have some inventory stuff I need to do, I just try to make a little progress with this. And sure, it delays the building a little bit, but this being a forever world, I'm not too worried about that. Cool. Yep, cool. Then we just have these two left, and then we should be fine. Then I should do something with that guy. Let's see. This and this. Alright, we still have a couple of slots there. Fuck. I tell you, some of these builds that we have coming up, I'm quite anxious to get on them. Or I'm not anxious, I'm excited. I really like to get the Iron Farm and the Iron Trade Hall together. That is going to be a cool build. The config for the Iron Farm, I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. All I know is I don't need it to be very high output. This is a single player server for the most part, and so I don't really need a lot of iron. And in its current configuration, it has already made way more than we currently need. So it doesn't have to be a super efficient, really high-powered iron farm. We don't really need that. Which means we can make something wacky and cool and fun, right? So I just haven't thought of anything yet. All right, here we go. Let's do that. All right, looking good. Let's get rid of this. Careful. Looking good. I'm certainly not going to do this with all of the with all of the inventory viewers, so fear not. I'm just going to move that last double chest back there, and then we'll load up some shulkers full of materials, and we'll get up there and we'll start building. Coolness. Let's do that. Great. All right, that one's empty, and these are also now empty. And we're good. Last trip. All right. I was thinking I should probably sleep, but then again, you know, it is a mushroom island. That hasn't always protected me before, though. Just saying. Cool. Yay, well, these things are finally out of here. I mean, they've only been sitting there forever. Good, cleaning things up. I need closure. All right, we do have some. All right, let's take out the trash. All right, I'll keep them busy for a little bit. No, I actually want to do this. Let's fill out that one first. Good. Great. Cool. Great. Now we have a couple of shulkers. We should be able to free up another one right here. Good. We might be able to free one up right there. Yeah, a couple of these have some leftovers, but you know what? I think we have enough here. Let's do some sleeping. Let's do that. How am I doing for time? 1:29. I have 31 minutes left of the stream. Cool. All right. Let us now. Let's transport a couple of those up to the folks up to the hotel lobby. Let's do that. We'll do this, and where's me basic kit? Right there. Because inside said basic kit should be quite a few of these. Great. See you later, Charles. Oh, Gaston, we have a job for you. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? Let's do this first. Okay. Let's do the airlift, shall we? God, I love this landscape. I know I keep saying that, but it's so cool. All right. Let's get this guy out of here. We're just going to stick him in the lobby. Later, we're going to name tag some of these dudes and give them costumes and stuff. And now then, trying to recall how this does its thing. I think it's like that. And then I think from there, we shift click onto this. And then we do this, and let's F5 and let's take a look. Is that how it goes? No. That is not how it goes. All right. Do I click on the ghast first? Now, I have done this before. Gaston, please. No. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Do I need to click the boat first? And then him? Come here, buddy. And please don't suffocate. All right, I need you to come back on. Come on back down, please. Yeah, if you could just go ahead and do that, that'd be great. Let's go, buddy. Come on. There you go. Okay. Well, he's no longer in a spot, so let's see what happened. F5. Kind of looks like we have him. Now, is the lobby door big enough through which to fly Gaston? I think it is. All right, so I think I know what happened there. I just held the boat, so I didn't really... Also, I wanted to take care of this, because it's annoying me. Where is it? Right there. Is that where it is? There, now these will dissipate. Let's go, pal. Come on. Gaston. Please. Dude. No, no. Ah. Huck. No, 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 no. You need to get back here. No, no. Please. Okay. We're going to do this the hard way then. This ought to be a redeem, I'm thinking. Yeah. Great. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I may have some extra snowballs up here on the roof. I think I do. I really need to have a gassed parking lot up here on the top. That's what I can do with this upper structure. Okay. Now, Kachi put this up here years ago, and I think it's high time we take this down. Let's bring Gaston over here. Well, let's just park him in the... Well, I don't know. No. I know I'm being indecisive. Let me just... He might be all right here. Right? Dude, don't do something like suffocate yourself, okay? Please. Please. I don't think we could put a lead on a cat, right? No, we can't. Let's go, buddy. Yay! I've forgotten all about Fungus the cat. Okay, let's clean this up too while we're at it. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, we're good with this one. Okay, there's this one. Are there only two? I think there are only two of these. Oh, there might be a third one right here. Good. Now I can reach all of them. Yeah, That's what I'm trying to do right there. Good, 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 good. Yep, doesn't matter. Let's get them. Let's use these as fillers. Oh my god. Okay. We have 19 minutes left of the stream. All right, we need to haul some of these dudes out. I think I know a way to go about this. There we go. Dude, are you really going to take the plunge? Is that what you're... No. Over here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't trade with him. I wonder where he's going. There might be a job block over there. All right, I have those two. Fire Golem. Dude, you want to come up and out? Come on. I know you want to. That's right. Up you go. Cool. Okay, and then we'll come back. We'll clean up all of this. Oh, my God. And then we'll have to do something about these chickens. We're also going to have to do something about boats. Basic kit. I might have an extra boat in here. Yes, I do. Where did that villager run off to? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you know you wanna. There you go. So, this basic kit will go back into there like that. Back in my inventory. And let's do this. All right. You two first. Come hither. Actually, as far as Gaston is concerned, I think we're finished with him. We can go park him back upstairs. Because I think I can do this kind of thing. Like, nope. No. The idea is to... Oh, come on now. Thank you. There you go. All right, let's park these guys off to the side here. Yes. Good enough. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck. Done. Gotcha. Ha! Or maybe not. We could take down temporary tree farm because it's an eyesore. So I was hoping to start that chandelier today, but I think it's just going to be just some general cleanup, inventory management. A little bit of prep. Cool. Oh, great. I see. A chicken has joined the club. Okay. Fine. All right. Now, no foolishness with the door and the stairs. Okay, just... Yeah. If you could just do the thing, that would be great. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Just give me the lead back. That would... Yeah, okay. Villagers! Am I right? Okay, where did that iron golem run off to? Did you fall back in the hole? For God's sake, I hope not. Did you plummet off the edge? He's completely vanished. For I do not see him anywhere there. He certainly hasn't gone around back. Did he go inside the hotel? Wow, he's gone. Unless he's like right in front of me and I'm just not seeing him, right? I mean, we checked the pit, right? He's not in here. No, he's not. Okay, do I have fire aspect on the sword? Because we're about to cook ourselves a whole bunch of chicken. How can I... All right, let's do that. I mean, they were in the chicken farm, everyone. So... Yeah, it's Mushroom Island Central, not Chicken Island Central. Kachi logs onto the server after not having been on here for like 2 years or something. And the first thing he remarked, well, maybe not the very first thing, but one of the first things he remarks is, my God, where did all these chickens come from? Son, that was you. Are we going to get a whole stack of cooked chicken out of this? And of course, inventory management tool right here. to where did that iron golem vanish? I'm really curious about that. Ow! Fuck. I can't get those two. Did you despawn? I hope you did. I have fooded. What did you have, if you don't mind me asking? How am I doing for time here? 1:51. I have to do a little bit of food in myself here pretty soon. Literally a pot noodle. Okay, I should. Oh, really? Are you going to do that? Dora, being the American, am I going to require a description of pot noodle? I looked in the kitchen and decided I couldn't be bothered. Oh, okay. So packaged noodles, and you just boil the water, add them with the seasoning. Is that pot noodle? like ramen or something like that? Yeah, like instant ramen. Okay, all right. Since it's a weekday, and especially since we're going to be at Disney for 2 days starting tomorrow, that means my dinner tonight is going to have to be my air-fried chicken breast and protein shake. Oh, scrumptious. All right, I need to clear my inventory. Well, you know what? Let's use the shulker's food. The shulkers are 4. Management of the inventory. I do have cakes and chips that Lone bought me. Aw. Are you two local to each other, if you don't mind me asking? So I won't go hungry. You know, Katya, I'm afraid we're not actually going to need the eggs. But I'll tell you what, let's save a shulker of them anyway. He's about an hour and a half from me. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know you're both northerners. I mean, I can hear it in your accent clearly. Okay. And the rest of this stuff will incinerate. As Genos would say. Incinerate. One Punch Man ref there, which I really miss, by the way. Let's put that in the inventory. And do this. And then we'll consider wrapping things up here. Because I will have to leave in a little bit to go fetch Kachi. Oh my God. Please. Now, how to grab the chest out of here. Oh, wow. I got lucky. Okay, cool. Ooh, it's exam result day tomorrow for my son. Oh. Exam for what subject, or is it multi-subject exam? Or exam results, so that means what was the exam, past tense. If you don't mind me asking. It's a load of different ones. Okay, I hear you. Let's do... Kachi has his PSAT tests in October coming up. I think it's ready for them, though. Well, hoping the best for your son. Hope he does well. Yeah, then we have a lot of this stuff, right? Did I leave that up there? I probably did, right? Yeah, let's just put that in there like that. We're going to need a little bit of dirt. Podzol, though, no thanks. I'll pass on that. Ugh. A little bit of stone. That should do it. But just in case. Let's grab 2 stacks. There we go. Got it. But like main ones are maths, English, and science. Yeah, the core ones, right? And they determine if he gets into... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what our SAT, ACT is... But during and after COVID, since COVID, colleges claim that they no longer use those for American colleges now. But they do. They totally do. College, university enrollment application is extremely competitive. So yeah, they totally use those. So for us, that would be SAT, ACT. Kachi's taking the PSAT, which is the preliminary one. And that kind of, oh, there he is. I was looking for that dude earlier. It kind of gives you an idea of where you're at, and then you can prepare for the SAT. So I'm so nervous for him. Oh, wishing him the best. I think we're good. All right, I think we've cleaned that up now. And yeah, it's time to end stream anyway, so that was a good it's a good place to finish up. You stay right over there, slimy boy. He's not going to heed my advice. Imagine that. The nerve of him. Evidently, he does not know with whom he's messing. Imagine that. Especially on this server. Okay. I'm going to do this. And just for the nonce, I'm going to put that there. And then let's go topside. Ugh, the terrain generation. I just love it so much. I can't shut up about it. Voxy is incredible. Can I? Almost. Look at that. Apiary Isle out there. So cool. Wildlife Reserve. I love this place. Okay, but enough's enough. There we go. We'll use that for our thumbnail. Okay, everyone, let's wrap up the stream, shall we? Let's switch on over to the cam scene there. Let's log off so we don't die. Thanks for the stream, JMO. Speaking of neighbors and whatnot. The mighty JMO the Schmo. You should see the auto shout out for him and the one for Dora when she logged in too. All right, let's see what is going on. Hope you've been well. Thank you for lurking, sir. Yo, just lurking. Yeah, appreciate it just the same. I have not rated Lux J Gaming in ages. I believe he's playing Tactical Simulator, First Light 007. Well, I mean, that's the type of game. He's playing 007. Okay, let's set that up for him. There is the raid message. You can copy and paste that into the chat if you would like to join us along on this raid out to fellow buffoon and all-around great guy, Lux J Gaming. Enjoy the rest of the day. You too, Dora. Thank you so much for dropping in. Always a pleasure. Let's see. Let's set up the raid itself. Raid Lux J Gaming. And there our raid is counting down. Family-friendly viewers, just be reminded that Lux's stream is intended for mature audiences. There's a little bit of language and some shenanigans, but Tone, see ya. Thank you for the lurk, sir. But we have a lot of shared community. Chances are there are folks there you'll know. He's a great guy, fellow buffoon. Everyone, just remember that we do this generation stream every Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream is usually on Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's usually Buffoon-Craft, but I shall be with our friends from Taiwan doing a little vacationing stuff on Friday, so we're going to have to reschedule that stream. And then our next stream will probably be Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We usually do a Kachi Time and or Generation stream on that day. But again, our friends from Taiwan are here. I'm not really sure what's going to go on. So keep your eye out for the going live notifications. And, of course, you can check the Discord for the schedule changes for this week. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. We are raiding out to Lex J Gaming right now. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Bye for now.